I mentioned the Human Rights Watch report and not contacting me, but I was contacted from other quarters. Most of it was positive, but there was some negative. On the negative side, they accused me of using my daughter's name in vain. Oh, those foolish people. They don't know my daughter. Like the women... Like the women of the MEK, my daughter's dedication and determination is a scary thought to the mullahs of Iran. As I reported, I am very proud to have written and refuted that report. So for those of you that said I used my daughter's name in vain in that letter, why not hear it from her? Sarah, would you come up here and tell me whether I used your name in vain?
Thank you, and forgive me, I'm not well versed in public speaking, so I will do my best. As my father said, my name is Sarah Phillips, and I am his daughter. I'd like to tell you a little bit of history about how I came to learn about the people of Ashraf. In 2003, my understanding of the world was shattered. I learned, contrary to very popular belief, especially in America, that not all women in the Southwest Asia region remain complacent in the face of oppression. There's a special group of women who do not just let their lives be dictated for them. My father, who was in Iraq at the time, told me, he called me on his international cell phone. I was in a dorm room at the time. I remember him calling and saying, Sarah, I've found your modern day Amazons, those women warriors, the type that you are always seeking and reading about. You will never guess. He told me, you will never guess where I have found them. It was that day that I learned about these brave women, and actually what was almost more shocking to me is the fact that it wasn't just women, there was men standing at their side in defiance of tyranny. I learned about the Mujahideen Nikak, and I begged my father, I begged him, let me meet these women. Even better, let me take their mantle and let me fight with them. They'd managed to not only break stereotypes and roles, but they'd overcome insurmountable odds to rise up to a position of authority and power. These women and men of the MEK believe in democracy and equal rights. They believe in freedom. What a beautiful word, freedom. The Webster's Dictionary defines freedom as the quality or state of being free, the absence of necessity, coercion, or constraint in choice or action. Liberation from restraint from the power of another. Soon after I learned of the people of Camp Ashraf, I began corresponding with several of them. If you're listening today, and I sincerely hope that the women of Ashraf are able to hear my words, I loved receiving your electronic letters, and I loved being able to share that information with people on my campus and with friends, letting them know what is going on in Ashraf and around the world. There are not many people in the world as valiant as these women of the MEK.